Hey everybody, how's it going? It's a Daily Shooter. I'm out here in the desert today just doing some plinking, working on some reviews and, trying to get some new content out there for you. And while you're out here in the desert by yourself, you really have a lot of time to kind of sit in your head and think about things. And one of the things that I've been thinking about lately has been California's red flag laws. It's really been driving me nuts because California Attorney General Javier Becerra is using the national or state of emergency to essentially change without any type of process. Okay, just unilaterally change the time frame surrounding red flag laws or gun violence restraining orders, which is what they're known as in California, so GVROs. So in California, there's already a long period of time where you lose due process and you lose your rights. It's like 21 days. So once a GVRO is issued by the court and police show up and they remove you of your Second Amendment goods, your rights and due process, the court can issue a date up to 21 days later for you to go and then defend yourself after the fact. But now Javier Becerra has decided to extend that an additional 90 days. Okay, 90 days, bringing up to a total of, 111 days? 111 days before the court could even hear that you are not a threat to anybody or yourself. Okay, 111 days. Think about that. So again, law enforcement shows up, okay, type of law enforcement that shouldn't be in law enforcement shows up. They remove you of your Second Amendment rights without due process. And now it could be months before you even get a chance to defend yourself. So you lose due process for months and you lose all of your stuff. And here's the thing. So it's set at 21 days, which is already long. It's too long. I mean, there shouldn't be any type of GVROs or red flags anywhere across this country because we all deserve to be able to defend ourselves and be innocent before proven guilty, right? But for some reason, now you're guilty and then you have to prove yourself innocent. Regardless, 21 days is excessive. 1 day is excessive. Don't try and get me wrong on this. I'm just trying to explain how the law is in California. But 21 days is already pretty excessive. Now they're going to stretch out another 90 damn days. 90 extra days on top of that. So once they remove you of your stuff, now let's say they set a court date for you and that court date is 100 days away. You are just sitting there, okay, pretty much defenseless for that entire time period. You're sitting there for that 3-month time period with no way to defend yourself. And your rights have been removed from you, which means you can't go to the store. You can't do anything that basically involves anything with the Second Amendment, basically, in that period of time. And so they've extended it out, and I just can't believe it. And here's the thing. Again, it was a unilateral decision by the Attorney General. So if he can use something like a state of emergency to just simply say, oh, we're going to go ahead and extend it out another 90 days just because we're going to relieve you of your rights for an extra 90 days, just because the state of emergency, what's to stop any other state or any other attorney general for doing the same thing for any given reason? I mean, if the attorney general of Illinois decides, oh, we're having this economic crisis right now where a lot of people are out of work, and so, it's just really strenuous on the government right now, and so we're going to extend red flag laws until another 90 days. Or use some type of excuse like that. I mean, what's to stop them with, the 21 days, and then you don't even have to go to a vote. The people don't get a chance to voice their opinion. The people don't get a chance to actually have their day in court to say, or their day in front of their legislators to say whether or not this is something that they would even agree with. It's just, bam, we're extending it out 90 days. And here's the thing about the attorney generals of states, okay? Attorney generals are not supposed to make laws. Okay, attorney generals are supposed to enforce the laws that are on the books. That's their only job. So California has a set of laws. Those laws are on the books. The attorney general is supposed to make sure that people abide by those laws. And if there's any type of problem, then he's supposed to work all that out. He's not supposed to be making laws. That's what we have the California State Senate and Assembly for. The California State Senate and Assembly are supposed to make laws, and then once they agree on something, it goes up to the governor's desk, and the governor either signs it or vetoes it. That's what they're elected to do. They do a shitty job at it. They're not very good, especially in California, but still, that's what they're elected to do. The Attorney General is appointed. He's not elected by the people, and then you have an Attorney General who decides that he's going to make law, change law, modify law, and do whatever he wants. That's tyranny. That is the definition of tyranny. Wow, that is a big fly. So anyway, it's just something I've been thinking about, and it's been driving me nuts. So I wanted to just talk to you guys and make you aware of it. Firearm Policy Coalition is fighting back against this one. So I'll put a link down below to their website. Head over there, become a member, donate, and try and stop this stuff, because unless we're able to tell them, no, you're not doing this, it's just going to continue. And who knows, maybe, you know, that 90 days turns into another 120 days because things are still going on. California is just getting out of control. So I just wanted to let you guys know again what's going on. Please like, subscribe, and have a great day.